hours a day. We go 24 hours a day in the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Be impeccable with your word. Replace fear with love. This is a great card, folks. The human mind is like a fertile ground where seeds are continually being planted. When you're impeccable with your word, your mind is only a fertile ground for words that come from love. Your mind is no longer a fertile ground for words that come from fear. Your mind is only fertile for words that come from love. You either live in love or live in fear, folks. Get rid of the fear. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 270, up 208, NASDAQ up 97, S&P's up 18.5, gold contract down $8.60, trading at $18.05 an ounce. We got silver down 28 cents, $25.18 an ounce. Light sweet crude up 90 cents, $69.05 a barrel. Notes and bonds. The 10-year note down 11 ticks right now, trading out at 134.15. The 30-year off 15 ticks at 165.23. And King Dollar down 17 ticks, trading at 92.253. Euro 118. Yen at 109.76. And the British pound at 139 to 1 U.S. dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. Well, bottom line, we're at all-time highs, folks. And the contraction is pretty amazing, but bottom line, you're still at higher price. We are at 440.91. And the all-time high inside the SPY is 440.80. So the bottom line is that is that right? Yeah, 441. So we're 440.93 right now. We hit 441.40. Now you're coming up there. We did 27 million shares thus far today. You're coming into last high we had with 47 million, which was light volume. So bottom line is coming into that with tremendously lighter volume. The NDX 100 is actually over its highs with lighter volume. Bottom line is that, you close over there, you can go higher. That's how this thing shakes out, folks. That being said, there's no buyers out here, man, at highs. It's pretty... So picture something for a second. And particularly, there's plenty of folks that like buying breakouts, right? Well, you can see what's happening here. You broke above the highs. You broke above 368.89. And let's go see, because this is a cool way of doing it. Even if you go intraday and you see... when we did it, so we did it at 11 o'clock this morning, and you can see there's no follow-through. Most of the time, if you're going to go higher, folks, okay, that's why people like buying breakouts. You break the high. You normally, if you like, you break the high. Bottom line, you get some follow-through. You go higher. This is very unusual. Well, it's not unusual because the acceleration up has been for such a period of time. That being said, it's very unusual that you are breaking highs and no one's buying it, man. So we'll see how this baby shakes out tomorrow, but that's how it's shaking out right now. Well, what's going to get also interesting here. So let's look inside this. I was talking about this yesterday. How what it seems is that a couple stocks run the NDX. Then what ends up happening is that you get different ones that run it. Today, they're big numbers, man. Yesterday, it was AMD that was running it up. Well, AMD is down 5.5% today. It was up $6 yesterday. It's down $6.46 today. That being said, Mercado Libre up big, up 14.5% or $224. Fox is up 6.5% or $235, and you get Bookings.com up 5.5% or $114. That's what's running the NDX 100 out here today. On the way down, you get NetEase down 5.5%. Match.com's down 3%, and you get Electronics Arts are off 2%. The gold contract. Let's go into the gold contract. We take a look at the gold contract out here. What you have with the gold contract, we traded down to 1817, and you're trading out right now at we traded down to 1799 rather, and we're trading out at 1806. Now what you've done is this. Yesterday we go higher with volume. We actually go into the swing point with tremendously higher volume. The last swing point we had up there at the 1837 had 212,000 contracts. Yesterday, we get to 1835, and we do 245,000 contracts. Now, this is where, and this is what you look for if, in fact, you're looking for equities, futures, whatever, to go higher. So you can see you pull back today with 163,000. Well, as you're pulling back, you're going into 199,000. So bottom line, that's telling me flat out you're going right back up to the highs once again. It's going to be pretty wild watching it. If you go watch if you're looking at the GDX filled its gap, rejected lower price out here, and huge contraction of volume. Now I want to see the GDX close at 34.19 or higher. We hit 34.18 if you want to see how gaps get filled. And it's always much better, folks, okay, if gaps get filled at the beginning versus just basically 4 or 5 months later. Because what ends up happening then is that you have a huge problem. And what that problem is that you have a gap that's wide open and it can go after you in a big way. So right now you got the GDX trading at 34.27. And that rejection at 34.19, that's the gap, is a good indication that it still wants to go to higher price. Notes and bonds. We take a look at the note and bond market out here. We had the 10-year note got up to a price point today of 134.29. We're at 134.15. Excuse me, folks. And what you're going to see there, let's see, it's going to be the same thing. Yesterday you went higher with volume, you're backing down with lighter volume. What you did out here on the 10-year, yesterday we did higher price at 1.7 million contracts. Today you're down with 1.1. That's an indication also that the note and bond market still wants higher price. And good old King Dollar. We take a look at King Dollar. We have a King Dollar, kind of been a flat day out here with King Dollar. Coming into a Friday, it's going to get interesting, man, particularly in the gold market. King Dollar basically is going sideways. If we look at the yen quickly, for all the folks that are in the metals market, the yen right now trading up 27 ticks. Bottom line, we want to see that back down the other way. When the yen goes higher in price, that's weaker against the U.S. dollar. Gold likes yen stronger against the U.S. dollar. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Are you looking for a way to consistently